Hello, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't yet done that. So 2 weeks ago I shared this video and I spoke about the things you need to consider before you start that wonderful business idea you have. And the first point I made was planning. Yes, before you start any business, you need to have a plan for it. Then the question came up, what goes into the plan? What things do I need to consider when I'm planning my business? Well, today it's your lucky day because I have it all laid out for you. Try and stay with me and watch to the end. Having a plan for your business helps prevent disorganization, as it helps serve as a guide that helps you to plan everything orderly. So having a plan for your business is very, very, very important. And whenever I think of a plan for my business, these are the points that come to mind. So the first thing you should think of is the product or the service you are offering. How different is it going to be from the rest? How unique is it going to be? What experience you want people to have after they've chosen you, after they've used your product or your service? Think about how you are going to make your product or service very different from the rest, and ask yourself, why should people choose you amongst all the lots of people who are in your industry? What plans do I have for the product or the service I'm offering? How unique is it going to be from the rest? What experience or memories do I want to leave with the clients who patronize my product or my service? What is it about my product that will make people choose me and not the rest? What will make my product or service the first thing clients think of when they need someone in my industry? What plans do I have for this particular product or service before I bring it out to people? I keep saying there's nothing new under the sun. Whatever you want to do, someone is already doing it. Whatever product you want to bring out, it may already be in existence. So what you can do is to do it better. How different can you do it? How better can you do it? All of this has to be in the plan. So learn from what people are already doing and add on or subtract. Just make it different, better, and nicer. That should be in the plan. So the next thing you can think of when you are planning your business is the name. Have you thought of the name you're going to give to that wonderful business? This is something some people do not really think about. It's also very, very important. The name you give to that business matters a lot. So how do you come up with a name? We have NH Pinnacle, Relish Cuisine, Run Off Restaurant. There are lots of names that come up when you are trying to give a name to your business. So let me help you with how to generate a name for your business. Ask yourself, what's the motive behind the business? You can get a name from that. Then also, what do you want to achieve with that business? You can get a name from that. A past event or a memory, a very pleasant memory, can also help you get a name for that business. You can use words related to what you do. So let's say paper world. You know, it's about paper, carpet land. You have all these. So whatever you are doing, you can use any of the words. And you can also use very descriptive words. Let's say relish cuisine. Cuisine means kitchen. So as soon as you hear that, the first thing you think of is food. So just brainstorm. You can also put two words together. You have edutainment. You know, it's about education and entertainment. Or you can put two names together. Jeffel. Yeah, I have a friend who has a company, Jeffel Constructions. That's Jerry and Felicia. That's the husband and wife. You can put your kids' names together, your husband's name. Just think of any names you can put together, or any two or more words you can put together. You can use acronyms. It's your business, and the name you use should be something you are proud of, something that makes you happy. When you think about the name in the future, you should smile. You should be happy you chose that name. You need to attach some importance to this. You can also add your service to your name, like Jeffel Constructions. So they are into construction. Hanel Beauty Salon. It's my name and my salon. That's not the name of my salon though. So just have to think about it. And I also advise that you think very careful about the name you use, because you may grow out of the name in the future. Let's say I sell shoes, ladies shoes, and I say the name of my shop is Hanel Ladies Shoes. Then I expand in the future, I grow, and I decide to add men's shoes, kids' shoes. What happens to the name then? I'll have to change it. So when you're planning a name, think into the future, look into the future, and give it a name that you not go out of. If you have dreams or plans of going global with your product or your service, you have to be very, very careful with the name you choose. A product with a name like this will be a bit difficult to sell in some parts of Ghana. This because when you mention it, something else comes to mind and it will make purchasing it a bit difficult. You have to do some more research on the name so you don't have to have any problems with a name that may be culturally sensitive in some parts of the world. You have to check that too. So, what name are you going to give to your business? That name may be the first impression you may have on your clients. So, work very hard on it. So, try and get about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 names. Get a lot of the names. Then check it out. Check whether it's been used by someone in that industry. So you can check on Facebook if it's already in use, on Twitter, on Instagram. If you're in Ghana, you can go to the Registrar General's department and have them check it up for you if it hasn't been used. And even don't worry if it's already in use. I wanted to name my salon Queen's Choice and it had been used, so I just made some modification. I just made it Urban Queen's Choice. So if it's already in use, just work around it. You can add something to it or take something out if that is what you really want to use. So if it's already in use, you don't have a problem. Just work around it and you'll be fine. Getting that beautiful name for your business, now think about the operational side of it. With this, I'm talking about the roles people are going to play in that business. Are you going to do everything yourself? Are you going to wear all the caps in the business? You're going to be your own marketer, your own accountant. Are you going to do everything alone, or you will need to hire people on part-time basis to help you? Let's say you want to go into the food industry. Are you going to cook the food yourself? All the juices you're preparing, are you going to do that all alone? And what about delivery? Are you going to handle that yourself, or you need to hire dispatch riders? You have to plan all of this out. If it's possible to do everything alone, I advise that you do that for the start when your clients are few. Then think of hiring more people when your client base has gone so high and you need more hands. I know that will happen soon. So the number of workers you need for that business also need to be planned out. Write it down. This other point is very, very, very important because this is the part that helps you get all the money. Yes, all the money. So let's work very hard on this. That's the marketing aspect of it, and it's the toughest part of it. But if you work very hard on it, you will do great. And it's very rewarding, I can tell you. So that is the marketing. How are you going to market your product and your services? Are you going to use word of mouth? Are you going to use social media? Are you going to send emails? Do networking to get people? What are you going to do to make people know about you? Before you think about these forms of advertising, think about the clients you are targeting. Are you targeting mothers? Are you targeting just ladies or kids or fathers or men? Who are you targeting? And where will you find them? In your church, in your kids' school, in your own school? How are you going to find them? Plan all of this out. So let's say you want to sell ladies' shoes. Where do you think you find all these ladies? You want to sell baby items. Where do you think is the best place to find mothers? Plan all of this out. If you want to sell, let's say, security alarms, who do you think you should target? You have to consider all of this before you start. You have to put all of this in your plan. If you want to use word of mouth, that is going directly to the people to talk to them about what you do, you really have to work on your social skills, and your interpersonal relationship has to be improved. You can also tell people about what you do, which is also very, very, very helpful. If you are going to use phone calls, How are you going to get all the names? Are you going to call everybody on your list, or you're going to get other phone numbers from people? Are you going to use phone directories to get people who will be interested in your product? Think about this also. Then also, if it's social media you want to use, which of these platforms are you thinking of? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? How are you going to do it? Are you going to post pictures or videos or both on your platform, on your pages? Plan it out. How are you going to do all of this? Then after you have advertised on, let's say, Facebook, on Instagram, are you going to pay to promote your page so that more and more people get to know about you? You have to think about this too. Then also, which groups do you need to join in order to get clients for your business? You may have to become active now on your old school page or your or some of the Facebook pages, so they get to know you, and you get to advertise on their pages. Then we come to my final point, which is financing, and it's very crucial because this is what will determine whether you're going to start that business today, tomorrow, or in a year's time. I purposely put this at the end because when you put it at the beginning, you may need to revisit it after you have planned everything. That's why I'm saying this. When you first of all plan the product and you want to make it unique, you may incur some extra cost which may not have been planned initially. Then when you think about the name, you incur more costs because you may consider registering that business name, and you have to pay for that. Then also when you think about the operational aspect of it, if you have to hire people, if you have to hire marketers, you will have to pay for that. That's another cost. Then also when you are planning the marketing aspect of it, when you have to pay to promote your business page on Instagram or Facebook, that's also another cost. So after you have planned all of this, you know the cost of registering your business, you know the cost of hiring a dispatch rider or marketers, you know the cost of sponsoring your products and services on Facebook and Instagram, you know all the costs involved. Then you can plan the financing. So you ask yourself, how much do I need for this business and how much do I have? Well, if you have doubts or challenges on how to raise capital for that wonderful business idea you have, you can check out this video I made some months ago, and it can be of great help to you. So hey, get your books and your pens. Let's start planning that business now. Let's put down all the plans we need to get before we start that wonderful business idea we have. Thank you so much for spending time with Hanel. I believe this video has been helpful. So if you are new to my channel, I'm Hanel and this is Time with Hanel. I share videos every week on entrepreneurship, motivation, everything that helps anybody and everybody to be a better person. That is what I do every week. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet done that, and also like this video if you think it deserves it, and send me your comments if you have any more details or any more ideas you think we should have in our business plan. You can send it to me. I call this a very informal business plan, so you can add on and let me know your thoughts and your comments. Just that. Thank you so much once again. I'll see you in my next video. Do have a blessed weekend.